In Washington state, where pot is now legal, staff at the Maine Toxicology Lab are dealing with a spike in marijuana impairment cases.
1/3 of those almost are positive for THC. So these are the blood samples that we end up getting.
Just like the .08 limit for alcohol, Washington has a legal impairment limit for marijuana. It's 5 nanograms of THC per milliliter of blood, but it's a problematic number.
An individual could be over 5 and a tolerant individual may not be exhibiting any signs of impairment. And that's where the 5 is somewhat troublesome.
Take Allison Bigelow.
I've used cannabis for quite a long time now. Come on, run, go.
Pot eases her chronic back pain, but after she was stopped and charged with impaired driving, her doctor did his own test. He discovered Bigelow was likely always over the state limit, even when she wasn't smoking.
My last toke was at midnight and at about 10 in the morning, so it was about 10 hours. I was like 12.5 nanograms when I woke up without medicating.
Canada will have to decide whether to have an impairment limit, which could help with prosecutions, or rely entirely on the observations of police. Greg Thompson's son Stan was killed in a crash involving a drug driver, and he believes Canada needs a strong message of deterrence.
Build a countermeasures policy. Get that in place before you entertain legalizing. I think it's just the only moral thing to do.
Lots of Canadians already know about using marijuana, but there's still a great deal to learn about how to regulate it safely. Chris Brown, CBC News in Mount Vernon, Washington.